down this road before I know you. Got these good
So by the time I went back to the RV to get my phone and back here, all the washers got taken.
I'm coming. I gotta get this meat first, baby. I'm out.
Is anyone there?
Come on, girl.
It's my friends.
He's wondering if you have so bad.
I don't normally travel this.
I got $4.
There is one other, this farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine, Mr. Downs.
The opinionated little do-gooder.
Well, hello campers. Today we are back here in Atlanta, Georgia. I am going to be playing with Andrew James tonight at Eddie's Attic.
We're on tour!
We're on tour. This is officially the first show in a small run that I'm doing with Andrew James. And then off the back of that, we'll be going and joining up with Jeremy and the Harlequins, where we have a couple weeks worth of gigging before then taking the entire month of April off to hang out in California. Very excited, of course. You know, the last show that we did in Brooklyn, it was kind of a one-off, so there was a lot more stress surrounding that one, you know, getting into the city, boondocking, etc. So this is an exciting day because this was a big part of why we went full-time in the RV. Of course, it wasn't the only reason, but it's one aspect in which we haven't really experienced quite yet, you know, the tour aspect. Yeah.
We've been planning for it the whole time, but
yeah,
it's officially started, finally.
I know. Today's day one, show day.
So we actually left Palm Coast a couple days ago, drove, like 6 hours, but there was traffic, so it was like 8 hours to Atlanta. We ended up parking at a friend of Andrew's house. Andrew and Kate have a friend that they had a house right close to the rehearsal space. This is really exciting because we've been talking about the big reasons we got the RV, like visiting family on all the different coasts, which we really haven't done officially yet, but a little bit in Florida. And tour, like those two things, family and tour, were the big practical factors of us getting the RV.
All my work that I've been doing for the past few months has been studio work, so essentially it's just been here in the RV. This aspect of what I do is definitely the most fun. Getting to go out there and actually perform, to be on stage is a whole different beast. So since the New York show, it feels like it's been years. I'm really chomping at the bit.
We're really excited to share what it's like to tour as a family. There's so many factors with rehearsals, sound checks, load-ins, showtimes being early in the day, like 5, 6 p.m. and then late, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. Obviously we have a baby and parking at different venues and different locations is possibly going to be limited. So we're looking forward to sharing the reality of it, like how are we going to accomplish this? I don't actually know yet because it really relies on the venues and the times, so we'll see how that goes. I'm hoping that we get a close spot tonight so I can actually see the show.
We shall see.
감성, 또 예쁜 감성. 막 재밌는데 큰아이가 핑크 장미가 이쁘다 그래가지고 큰아이가 간식으로 먹고 싶다고 고르고 큰아이 거.
Super fun development. I don't feel good at all, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to the show. I'm so bummed. I'm so sad. The first show of the tour. I'll be in the RV with Noah. We're actually parked right outside the venue right now. Steve's getting ready. Lint roll.
Lint roll.
Lint roll. Woo! Nothing can shake his mood right now.
Not a thing.
Not a thing. Oh, I'm so bummed. You're gonna do great.
Thank you. And now you guys get to come with me.
Yep.
Come on.
Here you go.
Okay. I don't need a coat because it's warm in there. All right. I have my phone on me.
Good luck.
Thanks. We're currently set up. Okay. Alright. We're walking into Eddie's attic now, which is a legendary spot. Great listening room. Tonight's gonna be pretty stripped back, which is a lot of fun. It's great discipline to play little as you can. Okay.
Come up the stairs.
Hello. Let's see what we're doing in the green room. Say hi.
Hi everybody. Hey, say hi to the live. We're filming. We're live.
Oh, hi live.
All the people.
Did you forget something?
I forgot the key to the song.
Step down.
Happy Super Bowl, everybody. It's been a while since I've had given myself permission, breathing deeply. It's been a while since I had held my head above the waters we've been treading. And if it's time for me to move on, then just do me the courtesy and let me down. Let me down easy. Oh, let me down. Baby, let me down easy. Take a look again and see you're not the only one that has a history. Everything inside telling you who to be. It's calling you to rise. You to rise. Give it up for Steve, everybody. Take a look again. You seem so ready to pull close and let go. You always let go. This flame is burning out. You're cold and I am willing to light another match and hope it sparks. And I can't keep from loving you. No, I can't keep from loving you. I'm a shoreline, like the seasons, you know I'll change in time. You will see my good, but it comes in waves. Just as the tides, I can be low and I can get high. Lord knows I'm a shoreline. Maybe it's self-defense, I feel letting go, 'cause I know this
Hello, campers. Well, last night's show was great. A wonderful kickoff to the tour. It was an honor to play the iconic Eddie's Attic. So many wonderful songwriters before have come through there. Now we're on our way to Houston, Texas for round 2.
Yep,
Of the
on the way. So one of the things that we were talking about when bands tour, the process of booking the tour, you have a booking agent. They basically target the areas that the artist wants to go. They reach out to the venues. They make a plan, you know, because getting into venues is hard sometimes if they're really popular. For us, touring as a family, we have some needs that might not be typical for the average touring musician. For example, Steve is the driver, which there's normally, if there's like a tour bus, there's a designated driver that's being paid to drive so that the band and the artist can all sleep after shows on the road, which means they get from place to place very quickly, but it's because there's somebody specifically responsible for driving. Steve's driving. He's also playing. He's also loading in his own gear.
Sometimes there's local crew if you don't have money for your own crew.
Right.
Most of the time, though, it's just you hauling your stuff in.
So Steve's driving. He's also responsible to be at rehearsal, load in sound checks, and then playing the actual show, and then maybe sometimes after the show doing merch, and then driving. So that's a lot for one person. And also driving days with Noah, he can't be on the road for more than a couple hours at a time. So we tried to set a rule that we're not going to drive more than 4 to 5 hours each day. But if there's a show in Georgia one day and a show in Texas the next day, there's no time for us to like get where we need to go comfortably. So that's one of the things that's sort of going to probably be coming up, that we're going to have to drive more than we really want to. Like, how much can we be accommodated in terms of planning tours? I'm not really sure. So we'll see how that goes. But we were talking about it this morning.
It takes a little bit of extra homework, but it's doable. The thing is, with tours at this level where the artist is well known, but there's not enough money coming in for crew and bus drivers and stuff, you set yourself plenty of drive times between spaces anyway. Because I've never toured like this before, it's definitely a new challenge. It just takes a little bit of extra planning. Okay, do we have to leave after the show and drive a few hours to get closer to our next destination and then wake up early the next day? We're discovering this together, so come along with us as we learn.
To Texas.
In Texas.